Okay, done. Recently, we have seen some Supreme Court judgment regarding fundamental rights, fundamental duties like that. So we'll start from the basics. Okay. So first few classes, let us have basic what is fundamental rights, fundamental duties. Now, for example, there is a diplomatic issue between India and Canada. You know that? Okay. Yesterday there was a issue between the Indian Home Minister and the Canada Deputy President, right? So in this issue, what happened? They will ask you questions on fundamental duties. Which among the fundamental duties talks about the friendly relation with the neighboring countries or the foreign countries? Okay, something like that. Fine. So if you see one section, those who are trying for UPSC, okay, CDS and NDA, one favorite area is, you can say, parts. Otherwise, they will ask you questions on schedule. Okay, then we have something called as preamble. Okay, if you leave this, then you have different committees. Like, for example, Union Parliamentary Committees, Flag Committee, Drafting Committee. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee? How many members were there? Okay, etc. So you can say different committees. Okay, different committees. There will be questions asked. One area here. The other areas, you can say fundamental rights, otherwise fundamental duties or emergency provisions. Okay, once if you see the latest trend, they will ask you questions on basic structure. Okay, what is the basic structure of Indian Constitution, like that? Okay, so let us try to understand. See, the idea for the formation of the Constitution was given by M.N. Roy. Just keep writing it down. Okay, quickly just write down. Can you just close the window? The sound is disturbing. This window here, Lakshmi. This window, yeah. So there is a leader during the freedom struggle. So there is a person known as M.N. Roy. So this person gave the idea that we should have something called as Constituent Assembly. So he gave the idea for the Constituent Assembly. First important question they will ask you here: who gave the idea for the Constitutional Assembly? M.N. Roy. Okay. Then we have another person named B.N. Rao. So he was the constitutional advisor. Constitutional advisor. Okay, remember this. He was the constitutional advisor. Okay. Now you need to remember some dates. Like, there was a meeting, that is cabinet mission. So this cabinet mission, see, in history class, in modern history, we'll try to understand what is August Offer, what is Wavell Plan, what is Cripps mission. Okay, then what is cabinet mission? We'll study that in detail in history, in modern history. But you can say the Indian polity starts with the cabinet. I usually start with cabinet mission. Usually you can take it back from the day of first regulation. You can say 1773 Regulating Act. Okay, where Warren Hastings was the Governor General of India, and he started giving ideas that we need to have a Supreme Court. We can take it back, but usually for our beginning of the classes, I make it easy. We will start from the cabinet mission. So as we study history, we'll parallelly study once again the legislations of Montagu Chelmsford Reform, Morley Minto Reform, Government of India Act 1935. Okay, that also we'll study that in detail. Many times in your exam, there will be question asked. Diarchy was introduced in the center. Diarchy was introduced in the province. Which year? Match the following statement-wise question. So that is all history. Don't worry about it. So let us start with cabinet mission. It was during this mission, for the first time, the Britishers, they told that the right to make the constitution will be given to Indians only. So Britishers are not going to interfere. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay. एक इंडिया का कंट्री का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाने का अधिकार इंडियंस को ही दिया जाएगा. ब्रिटिशर्स लोग इन्वॉल्व नहीं होंगे. एक्चुअली क्या हुआ था, 1940 में से ऑगस्ट ऑफर आया था. ऑगस्ट ऑफर, क्रिप्स मिशन, वेवेल प्लान, ये अलग अलग प्लान में क्या हुआ था, ब्रिटिशर्स बोल रहे थे कि हम आपको मदद करेंगे. हमको लगता है कि इंडिया के पास वो टैलेंट नहीं है या फिर वो कैपेसिटी नहीं है एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाने का. तो जैसे ब्रिटिशर्स लोग इन्वॉल्व हो रहे थे, उतने इंडियंस लोग, फ्रीडम फाइटर्स, डिसाइड किए थे कि हम इनके साथ नहीं मानेंगे. तो लास्ट में ये 1945 का सिचुएशन है जहां पे सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर खत्म हो रहा है. ओके, जापान सरेंडर हो रहा है, तो हिरोशिमा नागासाकी. तो जापान सरेंडर हो रहा है और ये टाइम में एक कैबिनेट मिशन आया जहां पे ब्रिटिशर्स ने फाइनली एग्री किया कि ओके, इंडियंस को हम आजादी देंगे और उनको एक अधिकार देंगे कि भाई तुम अपना अपना कानून बनाओ. ओके, सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाने का अधिकार पहले बार 300 साल में कैबिनेट मिशन में कैबिनेट मिशन में लिया था, राइट? So look at this now. I'm going to give you some important dates. और ये डेट भले आप आपके बर्थडे भूल जाओ, आपका गर्लफ्रेंड या बॉयफ्रेंड का बर्थडे भूल जाओ, बट अगर आपको यूपीएससी इंडिया सीडीएस पास करना है तो आपको ये डेट्स आपको याद करना ही पड़ेगा. समझ में आया? So take down quickly. Ready? Okay. The first date here, 9th of December 1946. Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. You can just write down, and इसके अंदर एक पॉइंट लिखना. He was chosen as the president of Constituent Assembly. He was chosen as the president of Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly. 9th of December 1946 में हुआ था ये, right? Okay. उसके ठीक 2 दिन बाद, within 2 days, 11th of December 1946, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad becomes the chairman. Of the Constituent Assembly. Next important date, very, very important. 13th of December 1946, aims and objective resolution. Aims and objective resolution was introduced by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Very important. Many times they have asked in exam, who has introduced aims and objective resolution? Aims and objective resolution, 13 December 1946. Okay. Next important date you write down here. 13 December के बाद 26th of November 1949, our constitution was completed. Our constitution was completed. Okay, one selection here, CRPF. Okay, medical clear, everything clear. Dinesh is an old student. I'll tell you later about him. 26th of November 1949, Constitution was completed. Now, if you see the total time taken, how much? 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days.
18 years.
2 years, 11 months, and 18 days.
18 days.
Okay, next. Are you guys writing? Just try to mute yourself. Who's that? Dave? Okay, this is important. 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. This is also important. But we decided to choose 26th of January 1950 as our Republic Day. So now here we will try to understand what's the difference between Independence Day and Republic Day. Got it? Okay, so shall we revise here now? Ready, everyone? Okay, so look at this. When it was decided in the cabinet mission that Indians will have the right to make their own constitution, so all the Indians gathered, and in this meeting you can say that even Muslim League was present. Muslim League, International Congress, all other small political parties, the independent kings and queens, they all participated, because now we are all going to sit in a table and we are going to make our own constitution. Okay, so now in exam they may ask you, when was the first meeting of Constitutional Assembly taken place? Answer is 9th of December 1946. ये पहली बार एक मीटिंग हुआ था, राइट? नेक्स्ट, अभी देखो, जब मीटिंग हुआ था Constitutional Assembly, जब फॉर्म हुआ था उसमें सबसे eldest person Dr. Sachidanand Sinha, he had experience also. So that's the reason he was chosen as the chairman of the Constituent Assembly. Okay, but within few days he could not hold on to that office, so it was given to Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So now if you see, from 11th of December 1946, Dr. Rajendra Prasad continued to be the chairman of the Constituent Assembly. We all are like, imagine sitting on a table and we are making constitution, discussing what right to be given, how parliament should function, okay, what should be added, what should be deleted. So during all these things, what is happening here? Dr. Rajendra Prasad is there for 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. After that, India becomes republic, and then we have something called as Governor General. Have you heard it in history? Governor General, Lord, or Viceroy. Like that, after 1950, we started calling that rank as the President of India. We call that as a President of India. So now a basic GK in school, it is taught who is the first President of India? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Who is the second President of India? Same, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay, so remember one thing. If in exam, if they ask you like this, who is the longest serving President of India? Answer is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay. So this is what you should remember from Dr. Rajendra Prasad thing. Now, next is 13 December 1946. Now, this is called as aims and objective resolution. Now, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he was one of the member. Imagine there are a lot of Sardar Patel is there, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, you have Munshi. Okay, so many people are there, and you have one person, that is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He raises a question in the assembly. He says that, okay, we all are lawyers. Okay, we are all educated people. We have some divans, we have some landlords here. But what about our aim? Why should we make this constitution? Imagine an uneducated person on the streets in India. Okay, an uneducated person, a man or a woman, if he or she is asked, imagine मैंने आपको पूछा एक गांव में गया, I went to a village, and if I ask a person कि भाई India constitution के बारे में बताओ छोटा सा, in one small paragraph you tell me, तो वो बताना चाहिए. He should be in a position to say that my constitution says, my constitution has this many things, so I am proud of my constitution. So what is our aims? What is our objectives? Why should we make the constitution? That was the question raised by whom? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru एक सवाल उठाते हैं कि भाई हमारा एम क्या है? हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना रहे हैं, बट हमारा एम क्या है? हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? No, हमें क्या अचीव करना है? What do we want to achieve? That is the question asked. So now everyone has started thinking, yeah, it's a good idea. So let us have something, a small briefing, a small paragraph where every Indian will keep this in mind, that this is our constitution. Okay, so this aims and objective resolution is nothing but in future, like right at present, we call it as preamble. We call it as what? Preamble. And it is a very important area. As I told you in the beginning of the class, there will be a question asked on preamble. Okay, you have to have this preamble. For example, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and be secure to all its citizens, justice, social equality, liberty of thought, expression, faith and belief, fraternity, dignity of the individual. Like this, there are many words. Each and every word question they will ask you. Okay, so now with this help of preamble, there is a lot of politics. In current affairs, we will see that some government, they delete some words, some section. They say that preamble is not a part of constitution. But some other section, some other political party, they say that no, preamble is a part of our Indian constitution and we are secular. Okay, but other part of a political party, they say no. When Dr. B.R. Ambedkar made the constitution, preamble was not there. Okay, it was just added the three words like social, secular, and integrity. These three words were not there. It was added only after the 42nd amendment. Okay, so this is all technical things. It will take time for you to understand. So right now, so what we are watching here, we are watching something called as preamble. Now, where do you find this preamble? Those who have studied in CBSE medium. Any textbook you take, when you open the first cover, you will have preamble there. Correct? Otherwise, those who have studied in KB or Army Public School, when you walk on your corridor, okay, you can see a big preamble written there. You understand? It's very important. Okay, so by the next class, let me see how many of you can by heart this and tell me exactly the complete preamble. Now here in this preamble, the last few lines they have written that hereby we adopt, enact and give to ourselves constitution on the 26th of November 1949. So which date I am telling? 26th of November. So look at this. If I start counting the days from 9th December to 26th of November 1949, it exactly comes to 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Okay, so another favorite question for the examiner, how much time taken? But don't think that in your UPSC exams they are going to ask you. Gone are the days that they will ask you such an easy questions. Okay, now they will ask you why it took so much time. Okay, now do you understand? Okay, so many years it took to make our constitution, but यहाँ पे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हमारा हो गया था. डॉक्टर बी आर अम्बेडकर, राजेंद्र प्रसाद, एक बड़ा सा टीम, सारे लीडर्स, सब लोग इकट्ठा होकर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाया. बुक रेडी है, सब कुछ रेडी है. बट नवंबर के बाद 2 months we waited. Till which date? 26th of January 1950. Why did we wait? Why did we choose this particular date? Why not 15th of January? What is 15th of January specialty? Or 14th of January? Yes, Army Day celebrated on 14th or 15th? 15th January. And 14th January is Veterans Day. Okay, now 12th January celebrated as National
Youth Day.
National Youth Day. See, youth is answering from virtual world. Okay, fine. So who is that? Swami Vivekananda.
Swami Vivekananda.
Good. Okay, so now look at this. Now we have so many days, right? Why didn't we choose 26th of January 1950? Why only we chose this date? So let us go back to history. Okay, so here you might have heard in school days that there is a commission called a Simon Commission. Yes, George Simon. There is a commission. Okay, it was set up, and there were total 7 members. I'll just rapidly tell you, but in history class I'll tell you in detail. There were total 7 members in this commission. The head of the commission was Simon, Mr. Simon. So this commission was coming into India after the First World War to check whether Indians are capable to rule themselves. मतलब Indian के पास capability है क्या? Indians, can they rule themselves? They want to check. How many members are there? 7 members are there. And now the thing is, the funny thing is, all these 7 members are Britishers. They're all Britishers. मतलब ब्रिटिश लोग है, 7 लोगों का टीम है, वो लोग इंडिया में आएंगे और वो लोग डिसाइड करेंगे कि भाई इंडियन लोगों कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना सकते हैं नहीं, वो लोग कैपेबल है या नहीं. So now you tell me, according to you, if you apply simple, at least 0.1% of your mind, what do you think? Whether this commission will say yes or whether the commission will say no? Definitely they'll say no. So in order to stop this commission, there was a hartal. Hartal means strike. Okay, so all over India, in North India, it was very, taken very seriously. You know, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bhagat Singh will see that in the history class what happened during the Simon Commission protest. Okay, so Simon go back. This was a protest. In order to challenge this commission, okay, we have a person called as Motilal Nehru. Can you tell me who is Motilal Nehru? Yes, very good. Motilal Nehru, he decided कि ठीक है, मैं भी एक लॉयर हूँ, मैं भी एक बड़ा लॉयर हूँ, मैं अपने देश के लिए एक कानून बनाता हूँ, मैं अपने देश के लिए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाऊंगा. So he started making his own, he sat with a team and he started making constitution with tedious work. He started working on it. And we have seen in history that every year in the month of December, there will be a meeting in some cities. Okay, Indian National Congress, INC, every year they will have a meeting in the month of December in some cities. It can be Madras, it can be Pune, Surat or any places. Okay, so this time there was a meeting in Lahore. Okay, in 1930s. There was a meeting in Lahore. Now Lahore is in Pakistan. Okay, so in this meeting what happened? Purna Swaraj. What is that? Purna means complete. Okay, Purna means complete. Swaraj means independent. Complete independence. See, it's a Hindi word, Purna Swaraj. In English, we call it as complete independence. Complete independence was declared in Lahore session. Now, in your exam, they will ask you, who was the president of Indian National Congress during that time? Jawaharlal Nehru. Who was the president? देखो, Jawaharlal Nehru किसका बेटा है? मोतीलाल नेहरू का. So, who is the president during 1913 Lahore meeting of Indian National Congress? Jawaharlal Nehru. So he decides that enough is enough. We have to fight for the complete independence of the whole India. Okay, Pura India, Purna Swaraj, complete independence. Okay, we have to drive this Britishers back. So he decides that. During this struggle, what happens? Motilal Nehru, he completes a rough constitution and he give to the Congress members. He introduces a rough constitution. Okay, so this incident took place on 26th of January 1930. This is happening during these days, 26th of January mein hua. So look at this. After many years, after near about 20 years, okay, near about 20 years, we complete the constitution. And now Jawaharlal Nehru says that, dear Indians, let us commemorate an event in history that we have declared complete independence and our great leader, Motilal Nehru, has given us a rough constitution. Why can't we take 26th January as a Republic Day? So the whole Constitution Assembly, they agreed with this, and now we have 26th January as what? As what? Republic Day. Now the thing is, so what is Republic? What is democracy? What is autocracy? Okay, all these things. These are all political terms. See, Republic, okay, re means representative. Public means what? Public means people. Okay, so people will have a representative. People will elect. They will have a proper system. They will have an election system. There will be a proper channel. Okay, group of bodies, governing bodies. They will all select one person. So that one person will be the leader of the whole country. That is why some countries are called as republic. Okay, now you may ask, sir, what is the difference between democracy? What is that? Okay, demo. Demo means people. Demo means what? People. Here I would like to introduce a word for you guys. That is demographic dividend. What is that? Demographic dividend.
Dividend.
Okay, now look at this. Most of the time in your interview, SSB interview में lecture topic आ सकता है या फिर GD topic आ सकता है या फिर interview में भी पूछ सकता है कि gentlemen, tell me what do you think about the India's demographic dividend? या फिर आपको कहीं भी किसी ने पूछ लिया write an essay on Central Armed Police Forces. India is losing its opportunity to make use of its demographic dividend. ऐसा question पूछ लिया. So you need to understand what is this. What is the meaning of demo? Demo means people. Okay, so now look at this. Demographic dividend means we have young people in India, correct? Or youngsters above the age of 15 till the age of 55. People can work. They can contribute for the gross domestic product, GDP, right? So the young generation, the young people in India. So that young thing is called as demographic dividend. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, so because they can work, they are capable of doing work, they have skill, they have talent, okay, they are energetic. So India is called as young nation, correct? So उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Demographic dividend. अभी यहाँ पे देखो, demo मतलब people, demo मतलब people, cracy means rule, autocracy, bureaucracy, okay, auto means self, okay, bureaucracy मतलब पूरा government का ही rule होता है. Okay, now in exam they will ask you, why do you want to be in armed forces? आप तो बाबू बनो, है ना? तो बाबू का मतलब क्या है? बाबू मतलब ब्यूरोक्रेसी में आईएएस एग्जीक्यूटिव्स. ओके, ये बाबू बनना है आपको. ओके, अभी सम पीपल दे से सर मेरा एम सिविल सर्विस है, मैंने ऐसे ही सीडीएस लिखा, मैंने ऐसे ही एफकैट लिखा, मेरे को चेक करना था मेरे पे टैलेंट है कि नहीं, इसलिए मैं एसएसबी में आ गया. तो ऑफिसर पूछेगा भाई तुमको अगर बाबू बनना है तो इधर क्यों आया? तो बाबू मतलब क्या? ब्यूरोक्रेट. Bureaucrat means what? You are fitting in the government execution, executive, and then you are IAS, IPS like that. Okay. So demo matlab people's rule. Demo matlab people's rule. There will be election every 5 years. In India, we have elections for every 5 years. Now you see in America, America is a democratic country. Yes or no? The oldest democracy in the world is America. The largest democracy in the world is India. Largest in the terms of population is India, and the oldest. Okay, in terms of time period, 1776 American got independence. Which year? In the year 1776, America got independence, and in the year 1776, Britishers started ruling India. Do you understand? Warren Hastings, you know, there is a person called as Warren Hastings. So he was the Governor General during this time, the first Governor General. So that's how history is like connected. Okay, so now look at this. You understand now democracy? Now in India, we have elections. We elect chief minister, we elect prime minister. So we do elections to elect a leader. So who is electing? People are electing. So democracy, people's rule. You understand? We have the president. So president is from the public, from the people. So representative of the people. That is why India is a republic country. To make it more clear, Abhi, who is the president of India? Can anyone tell me quick? Yeah, Srimati Draupadi Murmu. Okay, is she a queen? Is she a queen? Okay, before that we have President Ramnath Govind, right? Okay, is he a Raja or does he belong to any Raja family? No. So if you see in England or in Spain or in Denmark, they have king's rule. Even in Japan, if you see, okay, they have king's rule. मतलब Raja. Okay, आज भी क्या होता है? Even today क्या है? Raja, Rani, आज भी है उधर. So उसको हम बोलते हैं monastery. What is that? Monastery. Now, father is a king, the son is the ruler, then the grandson, then the great grandson. When this chain goes on, we call it as dynasty. We call it as what? Dynasty. Abhi, what is happening at present in the country, in our country? The ruling government, they're attacking the opposition. They're saying that, okay, there was a father, then the son, then the daughter, then the great grandson. This is what is happening. So, dynastic politics. We need to fight against the dynastic politics. That's how the speeches been made in elections campaign. Just go through it. Fine. So do you all understand what is the difference between monastery, republic, and democracy? So India is a democratic republic. India is a democratic republic. So we celebrate Republic Day on which day? 26th of January. Why do we celebrate? Because the first constitution was published during that time with the help of who gave it? Motilal Nehru. But now here, when he gave his he was so excited that yeah, people are going to accept it like that. But the first resistance came, unfortunately, by his own son, that is Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru ने बोला कि मेरे को ये constitution पसंद नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे separate electorates के बात किया है. Now, what is separate electorates? That all we'll see in our history classes. Okay, just hold on, just keep in your mind. So Jawaharlal Nehru told, I don't like this. Some of the ideas. Now, in supporting Jawaharlal Nehru, you have Subhash Chandra Bose. Have you heard his name? Definitely. Subhash Chandra Bose also told, yes, I don't like that particular point, that is separate electorates. Remember this in history class, once again I'll ask you. History and polity goes parallelly till 1950. After that, polity takes a different turn and it is fully constitution. Okay. Now, in 2 years, 11 months, 18 days, what happened? What Dr. Rajendra Prasad and other team members they did? So look at this. We have Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So what he did, he divided the members of the Constitutional Assembly in a different team. Okay, you know Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, you know Jawaharlal Nehru, you know Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, मैंने अगर आपको अभी एक सवाल पूछा कि बताओ, who is father of Indian Constitution? तो क्या बोलोगे? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. But that knowledge is not sufficient for our exam. हमारे एग्जाम में वैसे सवाल नहीं आएगा, हमारे एग्जाम में थोड़ा डिटेल में आएगा. So let us try to understand what Dr. B.R. Ambedkar did. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the birthday? On which day do we celebrate Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's birthday? Yeah,
April 14th.
Very good. April 14th. Look at this now. Yeah. Now here we have Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, we have Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Then we have Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So now look at this. Sardar is a title. It's a title. Mahatma is a title. Lokmanya Tilak is a title. Okay, Gurudev is a title. Guruji is a title. Pandit is a title. Everyone knows Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, but nobody knows Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. Nobody talks about, we don't know much information, right? Then nobody talks about Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. He's a very important person. He was in Indian National Congress and he was the person who told Satyameva Jayate. Many times they had asked a question, who gave the idea for the India's motto Satyameva Jayate, which language it is, which book it has taken, okay, Mundaka Upanishad, something like that. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, K.M. Munshi, Kriplani, like this, there are many leaders. In my notes, I have given detail. Okay, I'm just going to roughly just give you an idea. You read my notes and then come clarify it. Once again, we'll take the class by tomorrow. Now look at this. Under Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, there were 6 members. So totally, including Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, so there is a team of 7 members. And this team is called as Drafting Committee. What is this committee here? Drafting Committee. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the head of Okay, fundamental rights for minorities. Fundamental right for minorities. Okay, next, Jawaharlal Nehru was the committee head for Union Parliament Committee and Union Power Committee. Union Parliament Committee and Union Power Committee. I said, now we have Flag Committee. Okay, like this, we have many committees. Now look at this. The most important committee here. Okay, the most important committee is here. That is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's drafting committee. Okay, nowadays the exam questions have taken a different turn. Okay, once upon a time they used to ask the match the following. Okay, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, which committee? ABC, match the following. But nowadays, what is happening? We have 6 members here. Already Krishna Swami, Gopala Krishna Iyengar. Okay, so in the discussion, when this committee was having a discussion about different rules and regulation, so in discussion, someone has told some statements. So in your examinations, UPSC, they are asking questions, statement-wise question. When we do previous year questions, I will show you the questions and tell you how the questions have been asked. But at least you should know कि हाँ भाई B.R. अम्बेडकर के chairmanship में इतने सारे members थे और ये लोग सब अभी discuss करने वाले हैं. So look at this. We have already Krishna Swami Aruna and all these people are here. So what is the thing they are doing? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and all these committee members, they start referring different constitution. Okay, see, we are into the year of 1946. कितना 1946. 1776 में अमेरिका को इंडिपेंडेंस मिला है. फिर हो गया फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन, फिर हो गया रशियन रिवॉल्यूशन, है ना? So many things are there. Then we have seen Hitler also. Hitler was killed by 1945. You know that, right? During Second World War only, Hitler got killed. So our leaders, they are watching the whole world. Okay, they are watching the history. They are looking at the history, the experience from the countries like that. So they start referring the constitutions of some other nations. And whatever is best from their country, we are bringing it and trying to put it in our constitution. But remember, we did not copy everything. We just took something. You understand? So now, best example, you can say that USA, America. Okay, America is best known for its rights. ओके अमेरिका में क्या होता है कि हाँ अरे तुम अमेरिका लोग क्या बोलते हैं, ब्रांड बनाते हैं कि हम दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा कंट्री है जहाँ पे फ्रीडम ऑफ राइट्स है, हम जी खुल के जीते हैं, हम बहुत खुशी से जीते हैं, हमारे जैसे फ्रीडम कहीं भी नहीं है, ऐसे करके अमेरिका एक ब्रांड बना के रखा है अमेरिका ने खुद को. ओके, नाउ द सेम अमेरिका को एक प्रॉब्लम भी है, एक बीमारी भी है. वो बीमारी क्या है? राइट टू सेल्फ डिफेंस. सबके हाथ में बंदूक रहता है. When you go to a shopping mall, you don't know who is going to fire at you. So everyone has a gun. Now, if there is some person firing at you, you have the right to self-defense. You can take your gun and shoot that person. Okay, you know the police, how strict they are in America. We have seen so many murders by the policemen. Correct? Just you don't bend, you don't have right to open your mouth there. Okay, now we'll study in our Indian Constitution that Article number 21 is right to life and liberty. Article number 21 is right to life and liberty. How many of you seen a heart-wrenching case of Arjikar rape case? Have you seen that culprit? Okay, the accused, have you seen him? Okay, usko police leke ja raha hai. Is he tied in hands and like this? No, right? Why? Because Indian Constitution prohibits. Indian Constitution, Article number 21 says that right to life and liberty, right against handcuffing, right to shelter, right to work, right to privacy. Okay, nowadays privacy नाम का इशू बहुत सीरियस हो गया. Okay, आधार कार्ड से लेके सब कुछ बहुत सीरियस हो गया. तो राइट टू प्राइवेसी क्या है वो सब हम आर्टिकल 21 में पढ़ेंगे. ओके, तो हमने क्या किया है, यूएसए में से इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट, फॉर एग्जांपल फंडामेंटल राइट्स, क्या लिया हमने? फंडामेंटल राइट्स का टॉपिक लिया है. ओके, सो फंडामेंटल राइट लिया है, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट का इलेक्शन सिस्टम लिया है, ऐसा यूएसए से लिया है. फिर साउथ अफ्रीका से थोड़ा, कनाडा से फेडरल सिस्टम, bicameral legislature. Okay, then we have Germany. Okay, देखो अभी two things you should remember. I am writing a word that is parliament. Okay, then I am writing a word parliament, and then abolition. You just write down this quickly. Abolition of fundamental rights. Quickly write down. Abolition of fundamental rights. During emergency only. during emergency, and then write down DPSP in short. Written? Okay, abhi dekho. In exam, maybe a question is expected. The parliamentary form of the government, the parliament system of the government is taken from which country? Okay, so we have taken it from British. Okay, British. Next, abolition of fundamental right during emergency. Emergency के दौरान, okay, आपका fundamental rights cancel किया जाएगा, Article 19 specially. So this is taken from Weimar Constitution. Okay, now what is the meaning of Weimar? Look at this. मैं bracket में लिख रहा हूँ Weimar मतलब Germany. What is the meaning of Weimar? Germany. Okay. Parliamentary form of government is taken from the British, and abolition of fundamental right is taken from Weimar Constitution, and DPSP is taken from Irish Constitution. Irish is nothing but Ireland. Irish is nothing but Ireland. Written, everyone? Okay, these are some important facts that you should remember. You can say when a child is trying to do mathematics, what is the first thing the child should do? Tables. 2 tables, 3 tables. Okay, so the more number of tables you know, the faster you can do mathematics. In the same way, the more number of parts and schedules and articles you know, you can be strong in polity. And it's very interesting. This will become more interesting when you connect this things which I am telling you here with the current affairs, with the newspapers. So today there is an article about Chief Justice of India, the collegium system. Okay, the Chief Justice of India has started his last week of job from today, right? So I think Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, right? So now the questions will be in that format. Who has the power to choose the Chief Justice of India? Who will go give the oaths? Okay, in which schedule the oaths and affirmation is mentioned? Okay, something like that. So these are all important: part, schedule, preamble, articles. Okay, so like that. And the moment you start connecting the current affairs and these notes and discussion and all, it will be more interesting. Maybe a day will come in your life, and it should come in your life, that you feel like becoming a politician. Okay, you feel like chalo abhi main election mein utarta hu. Okay, by 2026 I will stand for the prime ministership and I will challenge Modi. Okay, because I am the student of Bangalore Defence Academy, I learn politics. Okay, yeah, you will be getting carried away with that kind of things. Okay, because this matter, you know, the fact is so much. Okay, the fact is so much, the history. Okay, I think day before yesterday there was an article in newspaper about the Sikh riots. Okay, Sikh riots 1984. Thousands of Sikhs were butchered in Delhi, in streets of Delhi. When Indira Gandhi died, many Sikhs were killed. Okay, so that was so now there is a movie Emergency. Okay, all these things are that we'll discuss now in polity. Okay, what is emergency? Fundamental right will be cancelled. Okay, see, the most important thing when you revise, you should revise Weimar and Irish. Okay, next, Government of India Act 1935. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he has taken the fundamental, the base is from the Government of India Act 1935. Okay, now when he did this, so all the constituent assembly members, they started asking question ki हमने इतना मेहनत किया, you know, from day one, Indian National Congress, all other political parties, we fought for independence. We wanted the Britishers to go out, but Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, what are you doing? You are saying that we will follow the system started by them. We want complete independence. We should not follow their system. It was demand of some members in the Constituent Assembly. So at that time, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar told that British have ruled us for a quite long time. 300 years, it's not a small duration. It's been 3 decades, 3 centuries. Okay. So that this much time, the people of India are used to these rules. They know what is the meaning of district collector. They know what is the meaning of zamindar. They know what is tehsildar. All these things they know. So if at this point, if I change something, it will be very difficult for the common people to understand. So let us follow the system and make some changes according to our needs. So that's the reason the fundamental of Indian polities, you know, the most important act for our Indian polities, Government of India Act 1935. So here we have federal system. Okay, here we have federal system. Just remember this. Remember this word, federal system. Slowly we'll see ahead. Okay, what is the how the center and the states they share the powers. So right now we have a topic called as education, right? So now some states like southern states they are telling that हम हिंदी नहीं पढ़ेंगे. हमारा हमारे स्टेट्स में ऑलरेडी बच्चे तमिल पढ़ रहे हैं, कन्नड़ा पढ़ रहे हैं, ओके, और इंग्लिश भी पढ़ रहे हैं, और इसके अलावा और एक लैंग्वेज आ रहा है, कौन सा? हिंदी. नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी बोल रहा है आप हिंदी भी आपको कंपलसरी है. सो हमें हमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट. ओके, सो ये एजुकेशन नाम का टॉपिक कहां से आया? ओके, नाउ टेल मी, कैन कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट हैव देयर ओन रेलवे? Can Karnataka government have their own air force, own army? Imagine Karnataka government today, or imagine Tamil Nadu government today, they decide from tomorrow Tamil Nadu will have their own army, Tamil army. Can they have it? No, they can't have it because the topic of defense, okay, the topic of defense comes under the union list. So there are some points that you have to keep in mind, which can be done only by the central state, which can be done by the state government, which can be done by both central and state government. You understand? So ये सब हमने कहां से लिया? फेडरल सिस्टम से लिया है. अभी धीरे धीरे हम देखेंगे कि कनेक्टिंग द करंट अफेयर्स कि इंडिया इज अ फेडरल स्टेट और अ क्वासी फेडरल स्टेट, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, or how governor is interfering in the day-to-day functioning of the states. For example, Tamil Nadu में गवर्नर का और चीफ मिनिस्टर का क्रैश हो रहा है. सेम थिंग केरला में भी क्रैश हो रहा है. सो बहुत सारे स्टेट, दिल्ली में भी लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर का एंड आम आदमी पार्टी का क्रैश हो रहा है, राइट? सो ये व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर? क्यों इतना सारा क्रैशिंग है? यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस हियर? सो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस ओनली व्हेन यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस बेसिक्स. सो मेनी टाइम्स दे विल आस्क यू in this word, Weimar, okay, or Irish government. You understand? So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he set up different committees. They were working for 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, and they used to report. And within that stipulated time, we were successful in giving ourselves the constitution. Okay, so let us try to go and understand what is parts and then what is schedule. What is parts and schedule? Right now we have 22 parts. Okay, there are about 22 parts, and these parts you have to by heart. Okay, so I'm telling you, these are the tables. Before doing mathematics, you should know tables, right? 2 to 30 like that, right? We know tables of 2, 3, 5, 10, that's it. Correct? 9 table, if I ask, you'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then again from down 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, right? Okay, that thing will not work. You know, those who like those who are attending my classes right now, you check yourself. Yes sir, you're right. मेरे को tables 2 का आता है, 3 का आता है, 5 का आता है, 10 का भी आता है. इसके अलावा I don't know any table. So you will be slow in mathematics. You check with your friend who knows table till 15.
I know till 15.
Very good. Now if you check with your friend till who knows till 15 or 20, they'll be a little faster. 30 more faster. Okay, so same thing. If you by heart all the 22 parts, you will understand polity. Otherwise, suppose if I say imagine part number 20 says that abolition of titles. Okay, then we have article number 18. Okay, article number 18, abolition, prohibition of titles. Now, so many film stars are aiming to become the chief ministers. Okay, so favorably we give them a title. We say that Talabadi, Ilaya Talabadi, Talabadi. Okay, like down we have the fashion down south, or in Karnataka we have like Chakravarti. So we are an independent country. Okay, we are not under any slave rule. We are a democratic, independent country with guided by certain rules, that is constitution. In our country, there is no one above any law, or no one under anyone. Not a slave like that. Okay, so you cannot use title like Maharaja. I cannot call myself as Maharaja Chhatrapati Arun Kumar. Okay, I cannot force you like that. Same thing, you cannot call yourself as a Rajkumari. Okay, वो title ban kiya hai, ठीक है? Favorably, if you are giving a film star or something, that is different, but you cannot use title in front of your name. समझ में आया? Except few titles that we'll see in article number 18. Okay, so you should know parts. Part number 1 is union of territory. Part number 2 is citizenship. Part number 3 is fundamental right. Part number 4 is DPSP, directive principles of state policy. Part number 4A is important, fundamental duties. Article number 51A. Article number 51A. Part number 5, union government. Part number 6, state government. Part number 7, union territories. Okay. Part number 7 is not there. Yeah, part number 7 is deleted. Part number 8, union state. Then part number 9, Panchayati Raj. 9A, Panchayati Raj. 9B, municipality. 9C, cooperative societies. Now we'll have to see what is cooperative societies. Okay, so Gandhi had an idea that a village should be part of India's government. Okay, so now during Panchayati Raj, those who are writing NDA exams, okay, NDA exams, you will have favorite questions. Which committee came first in the Panchayati Raj system? Okay, whether it was Ashok Mehta, Balwantrai Mehta, LM Singhvi, GVK Rao, which committee came first? State Reorganization Committee. November 1, we celebrated Karnataka Rajyotsava Day, right? So, which is the first state in India to be formed on the basis of language? It is Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Andhra Pradesh. So, what has happened? Why India got divided into so many states? Why on the basis of language? Whether Nehru liked it, whether Subhash Chandra Bose liked it, whether Gandhi liked it, that is what is our constitution. So, state reorganization committee, there will be a question asked on it. Fazal Ali committees, Eskadar committee, JVP committee. JVP, very important. JVP, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. Being the Prime Minister of India, he headed a committee to convince Putti Sriramulu and other supporters that if you divide India on the basis of the language, India will be shattered into pieces. And Britishers have already told that Indians cannot hold this democracy because we don't have one India. We have Tamil India, Telugu India, Kannada India, Malayalam India. Inside we have Hindu India, Muslim India, Christian India. Inside that we have tribal India, SC, caste, so many things. So many things are there, right? So the Britishers, they told that we Indians will not survive for a long time, but we have survived for more than 75 years. Yes or no? It's a big achievement, right? So in order to stop this bifurcation or division, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, everyone, they were the member of SRC, that is State Reorganization Committee. That you should know. NDA students' favorite question they will ask you, tell me the chronology of the Panchayati Raj committees. So I have made an acronym, P, K, Ashok, G, Ko, Lottery, Lagi. Kya lagi? B, K, Ashok, D, Ko, Lottery, Lagi. Look at this. Balwantrai Mehta Committee, K. Santanam Committee, Ashok Mehta Committee, GVK Rao Committee, LM Singhvi Committee. समझ में आया? इसमें दो मेहता. Okay. Remember Balwant Mehta and Ashok Mehta. Don't get confused with Tarak Mehta का उल्टा चश्मा. No, वो एक प्रोग्राम आता है ना, हाँ, वो मेहता से और ये मेहता से confuse नहीं होना. Balwant Rai Mehta and Ashok Mehta. Very important. It's very close. Okay, now look at this. Balwant Rai Mehta committee told 3-tier system and Ashok Mehta told 2-tier system. Okay, we have Grama Panchayat, Panchayat, Jilla. Okay, so 3-tier system. Ashok Mehta told nahi, ye jarurat nahi. So this is what has happened in the Panchayati Raj system. We'll see one by one. What is Panchayat? What is municipality? What are the rights in municipality? What is meant by ports? What is meant by cantonment? What is meant by township? Okay, what is meant by township? All these things we'll study in the Panchayati Raj. So we have this 9A, B, C. Okay, 9A, B, C. Then we have part number 10, 11, 12, it goes on. Part number 15. Okay, then part number 18, we have emergency. Right, India mein agar emergency aa gaya. For recently, there was a current affairs that India and China had a peace talks. After 4 years, Galwan Valley happened, right? So after 4 years, we have a peace talk and Chinese have agreed that, okay, bhai, you patrol yours, I will patrol my area. After 4 years, these things have happened. Okay, so look at this now. So we have part number 18, okay, emergency provision. What will happen if a foreign country attacks? No, Israel and Gaza is in war. Israel and Iran is in war. Like that, if India has been attacked by some foreign country, what will happen to the citizens of India? Okay, so there is a danger. So what are the rights that we will lose? So this is all mentioned in part number 18. So like this, all the parts are very, very important. Okay, then even if you don't by heart these parts, it's fine. Up to a certain extent, it is fine. But you have to by heart schedule number 1 to schedule number 12. Okay, very, very important. Schedule number 1, name and union territory. Schedule number 2, salary and allowances. Schedule number 3, oaths and affirmation. Schedule number 4, allocations of seats in Rajya Sabha. Schedule number 5, administration of tribal scheduled caste and scheduled tribe areas. Schedule number 6, administration of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. Very, very important. Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. Current affairs. You know, there is an issue in Ladakh. In Ladakh mein, there is a person, I think, who is that? The person who was playing a character in no Three Idiots. Okay, that person I'm not able to remember is Sonam Wangchuk. Very good, thank you. Sonam Wangchuk is telling that Ladakh should be mentioned in schedule number 6, current affairs. It comes in news. He's going a Padayatra to Delhi and he's doing all these things. So what the examiners will ask for UPSC candidate, schedule number 6, which all states are mentioned? Which among the following states are not mentioned? Which among the following states are mentioned and why? Okay, for NDA this much. For NDA, which among Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, and they will ask you Manipur. Now tell me guys, tell me everyone, Manipur is included in schedule number 6 or not? Not. So they will ask you questions like this. Which among the following states are not mentioned? Now, those who have attended our class, they can do it. But now, okay, NDA up to the mark, you can do it. But CDS, what happens? Higher degree students, what happens? They will ask you, inside Assam, try to understand. The whole of Assam is not under schedule number 6. Inside Assam, which are the states? Inside Assam, which are the states? This is the level for the CDS, and maybe this question this time may be asked for the NDA students. You have to be prepared. You cannot predict the UPSC. Sometimes from civil service, Central Armed Police Force, CAPF exam, they will ask you CDS. CDS question they will ask you in NDA. NDA question they will ask you in Sainik School. Sainik School question they will ask you in Agnipat. So once you have decided to try for these government jobs, what is the syllabus? The syllabus is everything under the sun. You get up early morning, whatever you see under the sun, that is the syllabus for UPSC. Okay, they give a PDF. Don't believe that PDF. They say elementary mathematics. What is that? Elementary mathematics. 10th standard लड़का को जो मैथ्स आना चाहिए, एडिशन सब्सट्रैक्शन आना चाहिए, वो मैथमेटिक्स हम पूछेंगे. बट अगर आपने इंडिया क्वेश्चन पेपर खोल के देखा, तब आपको ये डाउट आएगा कि दुनिया में कौन सा स्कूल है जहां पे 10th स्टैंडर्ड का मैथ्स किस तरीके का होता है, राइट? ये है चैलेंज. Okay, समझ में आया? तो look at this. So in Assam you have Karbi Anglong, Bodoland. Karbi Anglong, Bodoland, it's a very disputed area. वहाँ पे Muslims होते हैं. Okay, so they have issue with the mingling with the locals. So there is history of violence there. So we have kept this people here in schedule number 6, Karbi Anglong, this area. Now from this, imagine the examiner decided, let me ask questions from geography. So what they do, which among the following places, okay, look at this, which among the following places mentioned in schedule number 6 belongs to Deccan Plateau? They'll ask you what? Belongs to Deccan Plateau. अभी Deccan Plateau कैसा है? ये है इंडिया, ठीक है ना? तो ये है Deccan Plateau. ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर के नीचे आंध्रा, महाराष्ट्र, तेलंगाना, दिस इज ऑल प्लेटू. हमारे ज्योग्राफी टीचर ने इतना ही बताया होगा कि भाई ये प्लेटू है, अपना मैप पर करो, 2 मार्क मिलेगा, राइट? लेकिन ये जो डेक्कन प्लेटू है, ये बांग्लादेश में एक गैप आता है, ये गैप का नाम है मालडा गैप. क्या गैप है ये?
मालडा गैप.
मालडा गैप के आगे असम है, और असम में कर्बी एंगलोंग है. कर्बी एंगलोंग, मेघालय, गारो खासी, जयंतिया, दिस 3 is a part of Deccan Plateau. This 3 is a part of Deccan Plateau. So the examiners can take a ride. Okay, he may take a ride from polity to geography, from geography to history. Okay, like that question they may ask you. So we want a person who is half Buddha to crack this examination. Okay, and very soon you will reach that target, don't worry, provided if you attend the whole classes regularly. Schedule number 7, you have different lists: union list, state list, and concurrent list. So this is what I was talking about. Union list 797, state list you have 67, and we have 47 here. Actually, I'm just giving a rough idea. So union list में defense आता है, ISRO आता है, space आता है, right? So nuclear missiles आता है, so yes, railways आता है. अभी what happens now? अभी for example, West Bengal में train का accident हो गया. 2 train they collided, train accident happens, and many people perished. Imagine, they died. So what the local people they think, Mamata Banerjee is not a good leader. Because Mamata Banerjee कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा है, the train का accident हो रहा है, Mamata Banerjee is not doing anything, so bad, leadership is not good. We need to understand, railway comes under the central government. It comes under what? Central government. Mamata Banerjee cannot do anything. Though the train is running in West Bengal, It doesn't belong to them. Do you understand? Though Indian Army is for, it is there in, we have cantonments so many places here in Bangalore and other places. That doesn't mean Karnataka ka hai wo Madras regiment. It is central government. State government ka limits hota hai. Concurrent is there are some things that can be changed by both the central government and the state government. Next, schedule number 8. Yes, coming to the most important part. We have official languages. See, what happens here? Schedule number 8 and part number 17. Now tell me, 1 plus 7 how much? 1 plus 7? 8. So
Eight.
remember, part number 17 is official language. Schedule number 8 is official language. You understand? Now, when India, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was making constitution, all leaders were giving a suggestion that India को एक official language होना चाहिए. So all were excited. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad was there. You know him? He was the first education minister of India. You understand? This was a question asked in your UPSC. Who was the first education minister? Okay, it was Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Very educated and silent, calm gentleman. So he proposed an idea, why can't Urdu be the official language of India? Because, Mughals ruled us. After Mughal, the Urdu people, the Muslims, they stayed back. And Urdu is a good poetic language. So the discussion was going on. So from down south, they were telling, no, Tamil should be the language, Assamese should be the language. This confusion went on. When we were discussing, the Pakistanis, they declared, Urdu is our official language. So when Pakistani declared Urdu is our official language, will India also declare Urdu as official language? So what Indians को लगा, अगर हम भी Urdu language declare करेंगे, तो पाकिस्तान क्या बोलेगा? Copycat बोलेगा. Pakistan will say, ये तो copy कर रहे हैं यार, इनके पास idea नहीं. So क्या हो गया? So Urdu at any cost will not be the official language of India. But for your kind information, Urdu is official language of Jammu and Kashmir. In states we have this. Okay, so look at this. So now there was a lot of discussion what should be the official language. Hindi should be the official language because majority of Indians can speak Hindi. North Indian population. So there was a big discussion like that going on. So B.R. Ambedkar thought this is not going to end here. Okay, so he decided, chalo bhai, 14 official languages. Kitna? 14. तुमको क्या चाहिए? हाँ, तमिल चाहिए, तेलुगु, उर्दू और कोई है, Chinese, Japanese सब लगा देंगे. So 14 official language लगा दिया. So the question here it is, kindly understand, when Dr. B.R. Ambedkar made the constitution, how many languages were official languages? 14. 14 official languages. All of these official languages were in which schedule? Schedule number 8. Okay, now the story comes from here. Okay, look at this. Schedule number 1 to schedule number 8. We had only 8 schedule on 26th of January 1950. What is special on 26th of January 1950? India became
Republic.
independent or republic?
Republic.
So on this day, how many schedule India had?
8.
How many languages schedule number 8 had? 14.
14.
At 14. Okay. Now what happens? Today we have 12 schedules. Schedule number 9, schedule number 10, schedule number 11, schedule number 12. We have 12 schedules. आज के तारीख में हमारे पास कितने शेड्यूल्स है? 12 शेड्यूल्स है. ठीक है. और शेड्यूल नंबर 8 के अंदर टोटल लैंग्वेजेस 22 है, 22 लैंग्वेजेस है. सो यहाँ पे ये लैंग्वेजेस इंक्रीज हो गया. समझ में आया? अभी ये इंक्रीज कैसे हुआ? मैथिली, संथाली, डोगरी, ओके, ये सब लैंग्वेजेस इंक्लूड किया है गवर्नमेंट ने. So now those are preparing for UPSC. Okay, you have understood that this small information, we had how many schedule? 8 schedule. But those who are preparing for UPSC, you have to go one step ahead and check which year, which amendment, and how it took place. That Santali, Maithili. Now you have to check Maithili कौन से स्टेट में बोलता है? कौन से स्टेट में बोला जाता है? डोगरी. Okay, then you have so many official languages, no? So ये official languages कहाँ बोला जाता है? नागालैंड का official language क्या है? ये आपको check करना है और आपको notes बनाना है. नहीं मिल रहा आपको proper notes, already my handwritten notes are there. You can take it, you can save time, take a printout and start reading it. Okay, fine. Look at this now. So do you understand now how many official languages we have? 22. So let us try to go and connect the current affairs. Recently, the government has decided There should be some classical language status to some languages. Can you tell me what are those? Very good. Pali, Prakrit, Assamese, Marathi, Auric, Marathi, Bengali, Konsa. Okay, so now look at this. I'm talking about what? Classical language. I'm talking about classical language. Tamil is the oldest classical language of India. The first classical language is Tamil.
Tamil.
Second classical language is Sanskrit. Like this, many languages were added. Now there is a rule, criteria. Okay, the criteria is that the language should be 1500 years old. It should be minimum 1500 years old. Then there should be text. There should be some books and text to prove that this language has a written script and it has been spoken by many people. So तमिल में देखो ना तो आपके पास तिरुकुरल है, ओके, सिलपदिकारम, इतने सारे बुक्स है, चेरा चोला पांड्यास का कलवट है, मंदिर में जाओ तो मंदिर में कुछ पत्थर में लिखा हुआ है, तो स्क्रिप्ट है, अलाइव है. So that's why, you know, it was the painstaking efforts by the then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, that is M. Karunanidhi. So he was the person who pitched the idea for the classical status of Tamil, and that is how things went on. Then we got it for Sanskrit, it went on. But today, the government has decided to remove the criteria, of the written script. Some states, they requested the government ki how it is possible that we go back 1500 years and we bring you the book and we show you that this is Assamese book, this is Marathi book, how it is possible. So please remove that. So government said, okay, fine. The criteria changed. The moment criteria changed, 5 languages were eligible to become the class, to get the classical status. So that is how Pali, Prakrit, Assamese, Marathi, they all got the classical status. This is the thing. But if you see the background, Maharashtra election is going to come. What is going to come? Maharashtra elections, Jharkhand elections. So what is happening? It can be a political gimmick. But forget it, whatever it is. But for us, we have got some content to prepare for the UPSC exam. That is how many languages? 5 languages. What are those languages? You have to buy out. In exam, they may ask you which among the following is not the official language, which among the following is the official languages. Okay, shell number 8. Now the most important, now we are going to see shell number 9, shell number 10, shell number 11 and shell number 12. So the first amendment, abolishing of the Zamindari system. What do we have here? Zamindari system. Zamindari. See, the Britishers, they introduced, okay, it can be considered as history or it can be considered as polity. There are 3 kind of system. Permanent settlement system. So here we have a person called as Lord Cornwallis. Kaun hai ye?
Lord.
1 minute. Spelling Cornwallis. Cornwallis. Okay, so this guy, he introduced a settlement called as permanent settlement. So permanent settlement is called as Zamindari system. Then we have Ryotwari system. Okay, Ryot, R-Y-O-T, Ryotwari system. Then we have Mahalwari system. So these were the system for the land system. No, this was the system followed. So Lord Cornwallis, he started permanent settlement. So this is called as Zamindari system. Do you all understand? This is called as Zamindari system. So imagine the question comes via history. Who introduced the permanent settlement system? Lord Cornwallis. Now they will ask you another question. Permanent settlement. Zamindari system was practiced in which part of India? In which part of India? It is West Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, Assam, those areas. But if you see, no, that vast Ganga and so many rivers are there. So it was well fertile. It was well fertile places. Okay, so in these states, Cornwallis introduced permanent system, that is Zamindari system. The next question comes, what about the Ryotwari system? So Ryots, these are found in South India. Ryotwari system was practiced in South India. Mahalwari system was practiced in the Bombay Deccan Plateau and South India. It was a mixture. Now here we have a person called as Mackenzie. Listen here, we have a person called as Ryotwari system. All these people are there. So in history class, I'll try to give you the detailed notes. Match the following tabular column. I'll give you just by heart. Okay, now Zamindari system was a bad, bad administration. India became independent. and one person is telling that I am zamindar and I have thousands of acres of land under me, so I am the owner of, I am so rich guy. So now our leaders, no, the makers of the constitution, they decided कि हमें ये stop करना है, कि जमींदारी सिस्टम बैन करना है. तो शेड्यूल नंबर 9 में क्या बैन किया हमने? जमींदारी सिस्टम बैन किया. तो लैंड सीलिंग मतलब you can be an owner of a land but not above certain limit. एक सर्टेन लिमिट के ऊपर आपके पास जमीन नहीं हो सकती. ओके, ऐसा करके एक इंट्रोडक्शन आया था. नेक्स्ट, शेड्यूल नंबर 10, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज एंटी डिफेक्शन. व्हाट इज दिस हियर? एंटी डिफेक्शन. ओके, सो टुडे व्हाट इज हैपनिंग कि भाई एक पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, आज इमेजिन बीजेपी टॉप में है, तो सब पार्टी लोग क्या करते हैं? बीजेपी में जाके बैठते हैं. कल अगर कांग्रेस टॉप में आ गया तो क्या करते हैं? कांग्रेस में जाके बैठते हैं. ओके, तो जंपिंग होता है ना एक पार्टी से दूसरे पार्टी, तो वो स्टॉप करने के लिए, टू स्टॉप दैट वी हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड एज एंटी डिफेक्शन. हमें एंटी डिफेक्शन लाया, वो इट्स अ बिग टॉपिक, इट्स अ सेपरेट टॉपिक, रिमेंबर दैट. शेड्यूल नंबर 11 is panchayati raj, शेड्यूल नंबर 12 is municipality. You understand? I told you there are some committees, Balwant Rai, K. Santanam, Ashok Mehta. Okay, these are all the 12 schedules. And municipality के अंदर town planning, we have town management, cantonment management, port management. Okay, all these things we have. Okay, so do you understand part, schedule, preamble? Okay, so what are the provisions? Okay, and we have taken the constitution from different sources. Correct? No. So these are all the
Sir,
basic.
what is the schedule number 11?
Panchayati Raj. Panchayati Raj. Do you understand? Okay. So now the first state in India to have panchayat is, can you tell me? The first state in India to have Panchayati Raj is?
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan or Andhra Pradesh?
Rajasthan.
Second? No, I think it is Andhra Pradesh. Okay, just check it. So they will ask you like this for smaller examination. UPSC may, they will check in detail what are the commissions, okay, what are the important points like that. Do you all understand here? Okay. Now we have done with the introduction. So let us try to understand fundamental rights. Okay, very important. Fundamental rights. Fundamental right is in part number 3. Just keep writing the way I'm doing it here. Quick. We are going to draw a flow chart here. सब लोग लिखो जल्दी. Part number 3, and this is taken from American Constitution. We had 7 fundamental rights, but today we have 6 classification. Okay, 6 classification of fundamental rights. 6 classification of the fundamental rights. Write down. Article number 31. Article number 31. Right to property is abolished. Right to property is abolished and now introduced in article number 300A as legal rights. इसको हमने लीगल राइट्स में इंट्रोड्यूस किया है. लिख दिया सभी ने? ओके. Okay. So now we have 6 classification, correct? सब लोगों ने लिख दिया फंडामेंटल राइट. ओके, अभी इधर देखो. 6 क्लासिफिकेशन को हम ऐसे लिखेंगे. FC मतलब फुटबॉल कप मैच बिटवीन 2 टीम, Team E and Team R. Tell me, football cup match between 2 teams, Team E and Team R. Okay, now look at this. This is right. This classification is from article number 14 to article number 18. This is right to equality. Write down. Right to equality. This is talking about the freedom. This is talking about exploitation. This is religion. This is cultural rights, and this is right to remedies. Right to remedies. Right to remedies. Done? Which one? This one? Religion. This is religion.
So what is last one?
Remedies. 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 Okay, look at this now. Here we have article number 14, article number 15, article number 16, 17, 18. Ready? Okay. Equal opportunity and protection before the law. Okay, so in front of law, everyone is equal. Okay, so the Supreme Court, High Court, if you go to a court for any, for any, like you say, you want something, your fundamental right is violated. So the court will treat you equal. They are not going to see, okay, you are a man or a woman, you are rich or poor, you are educated or uneducated. You will have equal protection of law. Then Article 15, prohibition of discrimination. Write down. Prohibition. Article number 15, prohibition of discrimination on the basis of religion, race, caste, gender, sex, etc. Religion, race, caste, gender, sex, etc. So the government, or in India, imagine you can say in India, nobody can be stopped by doing some work. For example, you may say that, okay, you belong to some northeast area, or you belong to South India, you cannot do this job, you cannot go to this place. That is all prohibited. You cannot say like that. So prohibition of discrimination, you cannot discriminate. आप किसी के बीच में भेदभाव नहीं कर सकते हैं. समझ में आया सभी को? इंडिया में सब लोग एक समान है. समझ में आया? तो आपको ये याद रखना है कि रिलीजन, हिंदू, मुस्लिम, क्रिश्चियन बीच में नहीं आएगा. आपको कुछ चाहिए, आपके पास फंडामेंटल राइट है. You can achieve what you want. Next, article number 16, equal opportunity in the matters of public employment. Write down. Public employment. Equal opportunity in the matters of public employment. Equal opportunity in the matters of public employment. इसका मतलब अगर आपको गवर्नमेंट जॉब चाहिए, ओके, तो आपको इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी दिया जाएगा. ओके, यू विल बी गेटिंग इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी. ऐसा नहीं कि आप लड़की है, आप लड़का हो तो आपको अलग राइट्स, आपको अलग राइट नहीं. सबको पब्लिक एम्प्लॉयमेंट में, कहां पे? गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स में सबको इक्वल राइट्स मिलेगा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, आर्टिकल 17, पुट अ स्टार मार्क फॉर एनडीए. ओके, आर्टिकल 17, abolition of, what is this here? Abolition of untouchability. Abolition of untouchability. India में untouchability is a crime. It is abolished. You cannot practice. ठीक है. So next, article number 18, abolition of titles. Abolition of titles. अभी टाइटल मतलब महाराजा, ओके, छत्रपति, ओके, ऐसे सब टाइटल्स होता है ना. तो आप ऐसे टाइटल्स नहीं रख सकते. Except, you can write down exception. Except military ranks, except military ranks and educational ranks. You can say educational achievements or degrees. Imagine you are an MBBS, you are a doctor. You can put in front of your name Doctor so and so. So doctor is a title. Okay, next. Imagine you join armed forces. You can call yourself as lieutenant, captain, major, wing commander, admiral, commodore. Okay, you can use the military title, and you can use the educational degree. If you are a PhD holder, a scientist, you can say doctor, like that. Okay, but you cannot use titles like Maharaja, Chhatrapati. Okay, this is all abolished. Okay, fine. So look at this. So public employment, समझ में आया? Okay, so recently, it's been, I think, 2 to 3 years that the Indian Army is allowing the women to get into the NDA, the women to get into the Sainik School, right? So what happened? One lady officer, okay, the women were allowed in armed forces, but not in all the permanent commissions. There was only education branch and the medical branch. Only these branches they were allowed in the permanent commission. Okay. So the one of the women, they told that मेरा fundamental right violate हो गया. For equal opportunity in the matters of public employment. Article 16 buddy. Okay, now a girl, equal opportunity. Men के permanent commission तरागा, women's के permanent commission कुड़ुकला. हमको permanent commission नहीं दे रहा है. तो ये हमारे fundamental rights के खिलाफ है. तो एक ऑफिसर ने, एक लेडी मैडम ने केस चलाया और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये केस लिया. Now Supreme Court realized, yes, when man is getting permanent commission, why not woman? It is violation of article number 16. Immediately the Supreme Court pulled the government. They told that you have to give permanent commission for women. So when it comes to permanent commission, you have Sainik School, NDA, all the commissions, right? That is what is the power of these articles. Okay. Now we'll see next one. What is the next one? Article number freedom, right? Right to freedom, correct? Write down article number 19. Write down speech and expression. Speech and expression. Assembly. Association. Movement. Residence and practice. This is article number 19. Then article number 20, conviction from offenses. Next, article number 21, right to life and liberty. Right to life and liberty. Next, article number 21A, put a star mark, 21A, right to education. Right to education. Article number 22, right from arrest and detention. Right from arrest and detention. लिख दिया? Read fast. Done? Okay. Now, those who haven't done, just when I'm giving the explanation, you can just take down. Look at this. Every Indian has the right to speech and expression. You can speak. Okay, so don't worry, you have the right to speech and expression given by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So you can speak in this class. Okay, you are so serious. I know it sometimes it feels like the Israel is going to attack this classroom. Okay, so the classroom is so silent sometimes. I feel like I'm teaching in Gaza. Okay, yeah, so you have speech and expression. Got it? Next, at the same time, you have the right to assembly. Assembly means today you decided अपना एक अड्डा है, वो अड्डे में जाके हम चाय पियेंगे, वो अड्डे में जाके हम बैठेंगे. Maybe there are a lot of mosquitoes, snakes and rats and rabbits, but you will be sitting there hours together with your friends. You will have a chat. So you have the right to assembly. मतलब आप 10 लोग 20 लोग इकट्ठा करके आप बात कर सकते हो. Association. Nowadays this is like those are city guys. There is an apartment, 20 house. Now 20 house, they all start association. One will be a president, one will be vice president, like that. So association, you can form your own association. Next, movement. From length and breadth of India, you can keep moving freely. There is no restriction that a Tamilian should not cross border. They should not cross Hosur border. They should not come to Karnataka. Okay, so there is no restriction. You can move to any part of India. Residence. You can reside any part in India. You can buy home. You can buy home in Gujarat. You can buy home in Assam. There is no restrictions. You can buy your property. Okay. Next, practice. Whichever job you want to practice, you can practice. You want to be a lawyer, you can be a lawyer. You want to be a doctor, you can be a doctor. So these are all you want to be a politician, you can be a politician. So this is what is mentioned in article number 19. Okay. Now, why I'm telling you so much? When there is emergency, the first article which is going to cancel is article 19. Okay, now imagine suddenly China attacked. Okay, the imagine कुछ हो गया, कोई country ने हमको attack किया. Okay, और अभी हमारे पास article number 19 नहीं है. Can you sit together with your friends?
No, sir.
Assembly का option नहीं है आपके पास, association नहीं है, movement नहीं है. You don't have the right to speech and expression. You cannot make a TikTok video and make a video on government. Government ऐसे उठा के लेके जाएगा police. Because you don't have right to speech and expression. Okay. So remember, government will not tell you whenever there is emergency. अगर कोई emergency आ गया and government ने declare किया, under article 352, government says India is under national emergency. Government declared. During this time, government will not tell you, they will not send you a WhatsApp. Dear children, you don't have this speech and expression. Don't try to do this. They will not tell you. It's simply cancelled. Okay, you will get to know when police they are knocking the doors. Okay, so remember this. But at the same time, you should remember article number 20 and 20 will not be removed at any cost. You have the right to life and liberty. You have the right to life and liberty. We'll see this one by one. Article 20 is very interesting. Look at this. Article 20, conviction from offences. Usually it happens in schools. Imagine 10th complete हो रहा है, 12th complete हो रहा है, farewell day रख रहे हैं. Girls लोग उधर देखे तो रो रहे हैं. Okay, गले पकड़ के, oh my God, I'm leaving you. Okay, और boys लोग जा रहे हैं chemistry lab, physics lab, fan को टेढ़ा करना है ना, bathroom का दरवाजा तोड़ना है, ट्यूबलाइट तोड़ना है, हमारा फीस लिया ना, है ना, हाँ टेस्ट ट्यूब तोड़ना है ना. सो उनका ऐसा है. सपोज मानो कि किसी को पकड़ लिया, वो ऑफेंस करने के टाइम पकड़ लिया, पनिशमेंट मिलेगा, राइट. सो सेम थिंग अभी यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि इमेजिन आज सुबह आपने बाइक लिया, यू टुक अ बाइक and you are riding fast, you are going somewhere, you forgot your helmet, and the constable, the policeman, traffic policeman caught you and he told pay the fine. Okay, fine pay करो. तो आपने बोला ठीक है भाई, ये लो मैंने फाइन, आपका चालान कटा, वो चालान आपने रखा है. थोड़ा दूर जाने के बाद फिर से एक पुलिसमैन ने पकड़ा. अभी क्या होगा? अभी पुलिसमैन बोला तुमने हेलमेट नहीं पहना, मैं चालान बना रहा हूँ. करेगा ना? He is doing his duty, right? So now what happens? Okay, imagine we go ahead, there are 10 policemen in 10 streets. Will you keep paying the fine? No. So remember, once you are punished for one offense, you will not be punished for the same offense. Some of you may take it as a good news. Wow, sir. So I can do a crime and I can be punished for once. मतलब हेलमेट एक बार पहनो, 500 रुपए का फाइन दे दो और बिंदास घूमो, right? Yes. But remember one thing: if you are caught for the second time doing the same offense, the punishment will be more severe. So the thing here is that if some person is doing some crime, we have to see that they are not punished again and again. Abhi, imagine High Court told 30 years imprisonment, 30 साल इसको जेल में डालो. Supreme Court ने बोला okay, 30 साल इसको जेल में डालो. 30 plus 30, 60. That person is 60 years old. Will he be alive? No, right? So for the same offense, he should not be punished double. So that is what is called as conviction from offenses. Suppose if the person is doing the same crime again and again, he will be punished severely. The degree of punishment will be more. Do you all understand? Okay, next, very, very important, article number 21. This is right to life and liberty. Okay, this is very important and interesting. Under this, you have right to shelter. Okay, you have right to shelter, right to work, right to privacy, right against handcuffing. Indian police के पास power नहीं होता कि आपको हाथ में हथकड़ी पहना के जाए. Yeah, in Singham movie they will show that some heroism they want to show. No, so कई लोग संगली पोट्टे ना उन्हें रोट लेके तो போவேண்டா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அந்த வில்லனுக்கு சேலஞ்ச் கொடுப்பாங்க. அப்பதான் தியேட்டர்ல உட்கார்ந்து படம் பார்ப்பாங்க. இல்லைன்னா வெளியே உட்கார்ந்துட்டு பாப்கார்ன் சாப்பிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க, right? So so it's like that. Don't follow Indian cinema for Indian constitution. Okay, you will fail there. Okay, so handcuffing. So police will not. Police may come and catch you, take you to the spot. For example, you have seen a high-profile murder of Renuka Swami. You saw the high-profile murder, right? So accused, the actor, you have seen that, right? Have you ever seen him with handcuff? Have you seen him? Sir. Why? Because he has the right against handcuffing. If anyone does it, if the police officer does it, uska kaam gaya. He can directly go to High Court and Supreme Court and he will say that ये police वाले ने मेरे को हथकड़ी लगाया, तो तुरंत उसके ऊपर action लेके उसका suspend या फिर कुछ transfer, something like that. Okay, so now the most important is privacy. What is this here?
Privacy.
Yeah. अभी आधार कार्ड है ना? आधार कार्ड है. So आधार कार्ड shows your name, date of birth. You know, government has your iris, fingerprint, everything. You got the point? Okay. So the question comes on privacy. Got it? Now suppose a person enters the class and suddenly he asks. Imagine Jeffrey को एक आदमी पूछ रहा है. एक आदमी आ गया और पूछा कि जेफरी तेरा नंबर दे दे, फोन नंबर दे दे. What he will do? देगा? He will not give. But suppose एक beautiful girl आ गई, okay, और उसने बोला जेफरी मेरे को नंबर दे दे, क्या करेगा? Number, Facebook ID, Instagram ID, everything you will give, right? Okay. So look at this. People always fear that my thing should be private. We don't see. Imagine this is my mobile phone. Everyone has mobile phone in today's world. Laptop you have. We all know that we are not a nuclear scientist. I am not Abdul Kalam. You are not Abdul Kalam. You are not ISRO scientist. I am not ISRO scientist. Then why do we have pattern and key password and everything in phone? Do we have any secret in that? Yeah. Do we have any secret in that? No. अरे मेरे को कौन क्या कुछ करने वाला है? कोई कुछ नहीं करने वाला. But फिर भी password zigzag ऐसा you know. समझ में है ना? Why we do that? Because we want our privacy. So every Indian have the right to privacy. So now we have, actually there is a case study, Aadhaar card case study, that today I will not do, tomorrow I will do it. So it's very important. You will realize what is happening in your life with Aadhaar card. Once upon a time, all the companies, telecom companies, they told if you don't have Aadhaar card, you cannot get SIM card. If you don't have Aadhaar card, you cannot have SIM card. If you go to bank, they say Aadhaar card. If you go to ration card, Aadhaar card. Even if you want death certificate, Aadhaar card. Okay, from the time, from cradle to grave, Aadhaar card is important. And you know what happens? The moment a child is born, he will be given an Aadhaar card number. And the moment the person dies, okay, that Aadhaar card number will be given to someone else. So the death certificate, everything will be prepared, and that Aadhaar card number will be given to someone else. So just check your Aadhaar card number. Is it someone death number or something like that? Okay, maybe the ghost is alive. Okay, fine. So look at this. In privacy, tomorrow's class I will tell you what is Aadhaar card and like this. And then, how many of you want to like one day everyone is going to die? Okay. In Marathi there is a word called as Jo Janmala Ala to Marnarach hai. Okay, the person who comes to life is going to die one day. Okay, so how many of you want to die? Imagine if I ask you now, there will be like a question in your mind, sir, what are you saying? Okay, I am here coming for NDA and I want to be alive, correct? But if I say, how many of you want to die with dignity? Dignity means like after your death. Okay, imagine I will kill you in such a manner that you will enjoy it. You will say, sir, wow, what a nice feeling. You kill me more. Okay. So how many of you want, imagine if I give you like this option, die with dignity. Okay, it's something absurd, right? So what happens? The government of India has the duty to protect every citizen of India. That's why, some persons, there are so many laws to protect the people. It is not to punish the people. It is to protect the people. Wear helmet. Okay, wear helmet. Why? We want you to see alive. But what you do, you remove the helmet and do stunt and you die and you think that you are brave. Okay, your photo will be there, hang somewhere, mala will be there. After some time, it will be in garbage, right? That is a status. So the law is to protect you, not to punish you. In the same way, what happens here? The government of India has a target to save all the precious life. Okay, but sometimes some people are not fit to be alive. For example, a mentally suffering lady, a mental lady who's not mentally fit, she's pregnant. She doesn't have father, she don't have mother, maybe husband died. Imagine she gave birth to a child. She gave birth to a child. Will she be able to take care of the child? No. Right? Next, imagine there is a poor man imagine a poor cobbler or something like that. He has a child who is suffering from cancer, deadly disease. The doctor has told that no chance of saving this child. No, but he wants to save that child. Lakhs of rupees are required to save that child. Will that father save that person? No. Okay, so what happens here? There is a question that there are some cases in medical history or in personal life. Imagine there is an old man. Okay, imagine there is an old man. He don't have anyone to take care of him. He cannot walk. He cannot talk. He cannot eat. All his family members are dead. He is alive. He is alone. Who will take care of him? He wants to die. The government says, if you die, I will punish. Okay, you cannot kill yourself. Suicide, persons, those who do suicide, there will be case registered on them. Why did you die? You come alive, next birth I will catch you. Okay, there is a section that suicide is a crime. The person who commit that thing, the name, everything, there is FIR launched on that person. You know that? Okay, look at this. So this kind of person, what to do? This happens in Mumbai. A young nurse. She was very excited to join the nursing duty. She was young and dynamic and energetic. One day night she goes to hospital and there is a patient who was drunk and met with accident. So she started treating that man. It was the first day in office, so she was very anxious. He was doing all the treatment, but the man, as all men are like that, he started thinking, oh, why special treatment on me? So something special is there in me. So he started, getting into that girl. He wanted that girl deliberately. Then suddenly one day, 2 day it went on. Okay, and one night this man started raping that girl. She started resisting, but this man, what he did, that the saline bottle will be kept in that stand, right? He took that and he hit that girl on the head, just behind this. That cerebellum is here, right? In biology, you studied about cerebellum, right? So he hits there, and that girl goes to coma. Okay, and that man runs away. He ran away from that place and he escaped. The next day morning, when their friends they come, they see that the girl is alive, but she has gone to coma. So now the hospital management and the nurse they decided to fight a case. The case goes to High Court, Supreme Court. It took a long years. It took some decades. Okay, it took some decades, and then till that time, that lady was alive and she was given treatment in Mumbai hospital. I think her name is Shantbal, something like that, or Aruna, something like that. Just check it. I'm not sure about it. And then the friends they requested the Supreme Court, dear Supreme Court, uh, we are all best friends. We are all nursing students, so we saved this lady's life. What about the poor Indians, millions of Indians, those who cannot afford medicines, those who cannot afford loneliness? We should give them chance to die with dignity. We should give them chance to die with dignity. So Supreme Court realized, yes, under Article 21, we have one right called as right to die with dignity. So from today, every Indian will get right to die with dignity. Okay, so you and me, we can die happily, but now here there is a rule. Okay, how it is? If you want to die with dignity, you have to call a lawyer. You have to explain him, this is my property, I'm giving this to so many people. What is the reason that I want to kill myself? Okay, then you need to call one IPS officer, one commissioner or inspector rank officer. He should come and inspect. Everything is fine. Okay, something like that. Okay, then there will be a district collector officer and one medical officer, government, MBBS doctor, government officers, he will come. Okay, and if everything is okay, if everything, lawyer signed, IPS signed, IAS signed, everything is okay, then the doctor will take a lethal injection. He will take this is called as euthanasia. This is done in America. See, in America, people are not hanged. They will not hang from the neck. They will just take one injection. They will just give that person and he will die in sleep. He will not even realize that he died. Takes hardly 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so same thing. Now here, the moment everything is signed, MBBS, that doctor, government doctor, he will check everything and he will take the injection and he will give euthanasia and the person will die. Okay, this is the right to die with dignity. But our Indian officials are afraid to carry out this. Because imagine, everything is fine, the person is dead, and next day one person comes and put case on all these people. Why did you kill my father? Okay. Now they told that no, you are not the son, someone other was the son. No, he was my enemy. He made a drama that he is the son, and because of property he did this. So now what happens? These people they are afraid. The right to die with dignity, nahi matao. Okay, file transfer, file transfer. Automatically you will die in this transfer of this file only. Okay, so this is what is the situation. You got the point here? Now look at this. Under Article 21, you take a book called as Lakshmikant. Okay, so under this Lakshmikant book, there are more, another 20 rights. This 21 ke under, there are another 20 rights, which is right to life and liberty. So what Supreme Court is doing, as time and when, as time permits, as the case is coming in Supreme Court, they are declaring, okay, this is the fundamental right. This is the fundamental right. So privacy is a fundamental right. Aadhaar card, a very big sensational case in Indian history. Next, Article 21A, right to education. Students from the age of 6 to 14, they have the right to free education. Okay, and compulsorily they should pass. So from 6 to 8 standard, okay, they should pass. This is the statement here. Next, Article 22, right from arrest and detention. Yeah, now here there are two types of detention, preventive and punitive. Look at this. I'll give you a case study. This year we are celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi. Imagine there is a village. Here Hindus and Muslims are living peacefully. Here there is a Hindu temple and here there is a mosque. Okay, here there is a mosque. Both Hindus and Muslims are living happily. Now here there are some people, those who want to have entertainment, adventure. So what happened? One fine day on Ganesha festival, okay, in this temple, some people, I'm talking about from this category, from this area only, some people, when whole village is sleeping, they kill a cow and they put the head in front of the temple. I'm just giving you an example. It doesn't happen like that, but imagine it, they'll put the cow's head there in front of the temple. Next day, the sun has come. The whole village is getting up. What these Hindu people will think? Tell me. Who did it? Muslim did it. But who is the culprit? These guys are culprit, right? Same thing, this may happen here also. Imagine there is Bakrid or some Eid or some function in mosque. Some guy might have killed a pig and he might have kept that body here. These Muslims will think, who has done this? Hindus will do it. So there are some elements, there are some people who deliberately, purposely they do it. Now imagine there is a violence, strike, so many things has happened. Now the police come in. Now police, they start checking the CCTV, they start, checking everything, and now they arrest this culprit. Imagine this is happening in 2024. So these people are arrested. Now people are understanding what exactly happened. Now in 2025, once again, this festival is coming. Once again, Ganesha festival is coming. Now what the police will do, before the Ganesh festival starts, they will directly go and they will catch them and arrest them and put them in jail. They will put them in jail. Now these guys will say that, sir, this year I don't have any plans. Okay, these guys will say that, yes, sir, मैंने कुछ plan नहीं किया. Police बोलेगा हमने plan किया है. Okay, why? Because you are potential. You may do this once again, or you may motivate some other guys once again. So this is preventive detention. Okay, so this happens in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, Independence Day आ रहा है. Okay, Independence Day, Republic Day आ रहा है. So there are some political parties who say that we will not celebrate independence. We will not hoist the national flag. Okay, so if you hoist the national flag, I will come and kill you. So they'll give speeches like this. So before Independence Day comes, what the police will do, they'll go and arrest these people and put them in jail. Otherwise, they will be in the same house. House arrest we have heard, right? So they will be in the same house and they will be arrested and they'll be sitting there. Okay, so this is article number 22. Do you all understand? Right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, we have done half of the fundamental rights. We have 23, 24. Tomorrow we'll start with the Aadhaar card privacy case. And then we'll start with 23, 24, religious right. And then we'll go up with the cultural rights and everything, right? Fine. Okay. So try to read current affairs daily. Don't miss it. Take it religious. See, your religion should be UPSC now. Okay, it should be religious. Religious matlab, you get up early morning, you think about only this, then only you crack it. आपका धर्म क्या है? UPSC. ठीक है? तो तब जाके आपका एग्जाम क्रैक होगा. क्रैक मतलब एटलीस्ट एग्जाम में बैठे होते तो कुछ समझ में आएगा. लैटिन एंड ग्रीक मतलब हाँ, अल्फा बीटा गैमा कुछ समझ में आएगा. If you don't prepare anything, it will be difficult. ठीक है? Classes will be interesting, no doubt in that. Every day new information, it will be going in a flow. You won't even realize October gaya, November bhi khatam. Within next 10 days, you will realize, oh, New Year is coming. Okay, now Pongal will come, and now Dasara over, Diwali over. Now Christmas is going to come, Pongal will come, and then Sankranti. Okay, people will go for Jallikattu. Correct? That's it. Time will fly. Remember this. So, we'll see tomorrow's class. Let us see. I want tomorrow preamble to be by hearted. Okay, new guys. I want preamble to be by hearted. Chalo. We'll see it.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye.